Plant the tiny seed. In this book, we read about what tiny seeds become. They blossom into beautiful flowers. Did you like the book? I hope you did. Now you're going to work on the worksheets. First, we're going to review our words. So the first word is seed. 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 A seed is something the plant starts off with. A plant blooms out of a small seed, right? Seed. The next word is tiny. 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 Tiny means super duper duper extremely small. Incredibly small. This is tiny. Water. 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 Water is something that everyone and everything needs, right? Especially humans and especially plants. We need water to grow. Sun. 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 The sun is up in the sky. It gives us light, warmth, and energy. This, too, humans need and plants need. Cloud, cloud, cloud. As the water on the ground evaporates up into the sky and condensates, it goes back up into the sky and it creates these white fluffy things called clouds. And when the clouds get full, that's when rain comes, right? So, the white clouds up in the sky are water particles, essentially like small water molecules and particles coming together. The next one is bud, bud, bud. When we plant our seeds, they grow their stems, right? The stems come out. And what comes out of the stems? There comes the buds. The buds comes out of the stems in order for the flowers to bloom. Next one is warm, warm, warm. Worms are little creatures that crawl on the soil and on the dirt near the plants. They like to eat the leaves and they like to dig holes and live underground. Blossom, blossom, blossom. Blossoms are when the flowers are in full bloom. When the flowers they come out of the bud and they bloom, those we call blossoms. So let's read one more time. We have seed, tiny, water, sun, cloud, bud, worm, and blossom. Blossom. After you reviewed these words with your mom or dad and by yourself, go ahead and cut them out and make them into flashcards. Like this. Make them into flashcards. And now we're going to try to guess the words. Let's start with something easy. What is something we all need? Something plants and humans all need. We have two things that everybody needs. Every plant, every person, everyone needs. What is it? They're going to be these two, right? These two. All right. So, when we are thirsty, what do we drink? And when plants need to grow, what do we give them? Water. We give them water. Good job. We give them water. And what else do we need? What's up in the sky? Super hot, but it gives us energy and light. What is this? Sun. Very good. It is, whoops, the sun. Good job. A plant, a flower, a vegetable, anything, you name it. It starts off as this. It is the main beginning process. Um, or it's what it is before we begin the main process. We need to plant this in order for the plant to grow and bloom. What is this called, everybody? Whoops. Seed. Seed. Good job. This is a seed. When the water on the ground goes back up into the sky, what does it create? Sometimes they're white. Sometimes when there's going to be a lot of rain, they can be gray. What is it? Cloud. Very good. Very nice. This creature lives underground. It likes to eat leaves and likes to dig holes. It wiggles around, it squirms. Sometimes it's used for fishing bait and fishing food. What do you think it is? Worm. Good job. It's a worm. Worm, worm, worm. When something is super small, what do we call that? Something super small. Something super small like this. Something super small, we're going to call it tiny. That's tiny. Super duper tiny. And when we plant the seed and the stem grows, the sapling grows, and it starts to develop leaves and everything, this will come out in order for the flower to bloom. Do you remember what this is called? Bud. It is a bud. Bud. And finally, when the flowers all bloom, what do we call that? We call those, good job, blossom. They are called blossoms. Very, very nice. Good job. Let's go on to the next page. Let's start our first activity. Our first activity is our action game. We are going to create a dice, right? So let's start with this one. So here we go. Tap, tap. Can you show me how to tap? Tap, tap. That's tapping. What can we tap? We can tap the table. We can tap on our phones, right? What can we tap? The next one is press. Press. Show me how to press. You gotta push on it, right? That's press. Do you remember in the book, what did we press? We press the seed, right? Right? We press. Think of other things that we can press on. In an elevator, we can press on the buttons. We can also press on buttons on a microwave, on a remote control. Going to the next word, we have point. Point. Can you show me how to point? Point. I am pointing at you. Point. Point. When we want something, we need to point at what we want. When we don't know where the direction is and we ask someone, we need to show them. We got to point them to the right direction. That way, point. Next one is jiggle. Can you say jiggle? Jiggle. This is jiggling. It's like a little dance. Can you jiggle? Can you show me how to jiggle? The next one is rub. Rub. Can you rub? How do you rub? Well, with our hands. When rubbing our hands, we're going to put our hands together and rub like this. This is rubbing. This can also be rubbing. What can we rub? I know with the sponge we can rub the dishes when we wash them. When we're cold, we can rub our hands to make it warm. The final word is going to be swipe. Can you say swipe? Swipe. We're going to swipe across the screen like that, right? Can you show me how to swipe? This is swipe. We can swipe on our phones, on screens. We can swipe the stems to cut them off, remember? Let's review the words one more time. What is this? Tap. Press. Oh, tap. Show me how to tap. Press. Point. Jiggle. Rub. Swipe. Swipe. Go ahead and cut this out and create your cube. I made mine right here. And after you do it, you're going to roll it and show me how to do that action. Press. Press. Tell me, what can we press? What do you press? Tell me. Let's do another one. Ooh, can you show me how to tap? What else can we tap? What can we tap on? Tell me. Oh, whoops. Let's do another one. I got to tap again. Oh no. There we go. Can you show me how to do this word? What is this word? Point. Show me how to point. What do we point to? Tell me. Let's do one last one. Show me how to jiggle. Do a little dance, do a little wiggle, but here's the jiggle. So go ahead and play with your dice and show me the actions and tell me when to use them. Let's go on to the next page. Our second activity that we're going to do today is the life cycle of a plant. We're going to talk about the order on how plants grow. So, let's look at our words. We have seed, sapling, blossom, sprout, and bud. One more time. Seed, sapling, blossom, sprout, and bud. And finally, we have a flower, right? So what you're going to do is we're going to make the order, we're going to visually show on how the life cycle of a plant. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut everything out. Go ahead and cut everything out for me. Ta-da! So I cut everything out. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue them in order to explain the life cycle of a plant. So you're going to need a glue. Get your glue stick. So tell me, number one, what does this plant start with? In order to have a grown plant, what do we need first? We need to plant this. Seed. Very good. We need the seed. So I'm going to put the glue on here on box number one. So first, our beautiful flower starts off as a seed. Glue it on. Good. Next, what happens? So when we put the seed underground, we give it a lot of sunlight and we give it a lot of water, something grows, something comes out of it. And the first thing that comes out of it is called a sprout. Can you say sprout? It is a sprout. So after the seed comes the sprout. So first we have the seed. Second, we have the sprout. What comes third? After that, the sprout grows a bit bigger and it turns into a sapling. Can you say sapling? Sapling, right? The sprout, it comes out and it grows a little bigger to become a sapling. On box number 3, we're going to glue on the sapling. As the sapling grows, as the stem grows taller and the leaves come out, the flower is getting ready to come out. In order to come out, this needs to come out first. What comes next, everybody? Bud. The buds come out. In order for our blossom to come out, we need our buds. So go ahead and put bud on box number 4. Oops. Just like that. And finally, our last step before our beautiful plant, we have to see a blossom, right? The next, after the buds, out comes a blossom. Blossom goes onto box number 5. After that, we are going to have our full-grown flower. Our full-grown flower. So what are we going to do? You're going to fold this in half like this and fold it in half. Get your glue. Put your glue on here. Whoops. And get your fully grown beautiful flower and you're going to put it on top. Like this. This is our flower. Beautiful. Great job. And to see how the flower grows, we're just going to open it up like this and see the life cycle of a plant. Great job. Let's go on to the next page. All right. in this page, we're going to check on our comprehension and we're going to connect the pictures to the right words. So, first, let's look at what we have. First, I'll read them out to you. We have wiggle your finger, add some water, shoo away the hungry snail, touch the blossom, and close your eyes. All right, so the first one, we see a watering can. We need this to give plants water. So where do you think we're going to connect this? I think we're going to connect this to add some water. The next one, do you remember what a full bloomed flower is called? A blossom, right? A blossom. What are they doing to the blossom? They're touching the blossom. Touch the blossom. Right here. We're going to touch the blossom. Can you see what the girl is doing? She's wiggling her fingers. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your fingers. What is the boy doing? Look at his eyes. What is he doing? He closed them. So this is going to be connected with close your eyes. Finally, what is the hand doing to the snail, to the hungry snail? It's saying, stop, no, shoo, shoo, go away, right? So, shoo away the hungry snail. After you're done connecting it, what you're going to do is you're going to cut them out and make them into flashcards like this. And you're going to try to guess what they are. You remember this one? This is easy. What is this? Oh, this is touch the blossom. Touch the blossom, right? Add some water. What about this one? Good. Shoo away the hungry snail so it doesn't eat the plants, right? Wiggle your fingers and close your eyes, right? Go ahead and try this out by asking your mom or dad and try to play the guessing game with them. Let's go on to our final page. All right, we have arrived to our last page. This is our speaking mission. That's right, speaking mission. What does that mean? It means we're going to talk about on what's on our page. So, what do you see on this page? I see the sun. I see clouds. What is this over here? This is a seed. This page is showing us the life cycle of a plant, right? This page is showing us the life cycle of a plant and is showing us how a seed becomes a flower, how a seed turns into a flower. So first, we plant our seed. For our seed To grow into a beautiful flower, we're going to need the sun. We're going to need energy and the warmth of a sunlight. So go ahead and rub your sun. Rub the sun. After it receives the sunlight and the energy, what does it turn into? It turns into a sprout. And as the sprout grows taller and bigger, it turns into a sapling. Sapling. Go ahead and tap on the cloud. Tap on the cloud because what do we need for it to grow? The plant needs water. It needs rain and water in order to grow. After the sapling, on the stem of the leaves, what will come out? A bud will come out. Oh, what do you see here? I see the hungry snail. Can the hungry snail stay? No, we need to shoo away the hungry snail so it won't eat it. Shoo, shoo, go ahead and shoo the hungry snail away. We have our bud. What will this bud turn into? It will turn into a blossom. A blossom. Finally, the seed has turned into a beautiful flower, a beautiful sunflower. Go ahead and practice talking about what you see here on this page and film a video of you talking about it. I'll be sure to watch, so go ahead and practice and film a video of yourself explaining the page to me. Good job, everybody.